What's going on, guys? It's James. Today I wanted to do another product review. These came out a few weeks ago, but I didn't want to do a product review until I actually used them. I feel that doing product reviews on YouTube before you even use the product is absolutely useless, and I don't understand the point of it. So here we go. I did actually use these. I did enjoy them, but I found a few things that I find a little frustrating, a little annoying. First of all, these are the new Virtue Pods. This is the PF165 and the PF135. PF standing for press flick. Right here, this little gray tab is a button. Push that straight in, all the way at the top. If you push at the bottom, it doesn't do anything, which I find annoying. You have to push it way up at the top. It flicks right open. Really slick pod. The lid itself is this very, very stiff plastic, pretty sharp. I can't call it brittle because I haven't broken one yet, but to the touch it does feel a little brittle. The actual pod, however, feels very, very sturdy. Very similar to lock lid if you've used them. It's that plastic that gives a little bit. Really sharp pod. This is the PF135. This one I actually really like. They're just really sharp. This will hold the same capacity as your standard 140, even though they're called the 135. It's just 20% shorter than your standard pod. This will supposedly hold 20% more paint in the same size pod. So, before I give you like a real size comparison with just the pods, here it is in my pack. This is my LASIK pack, one of the magnet packs. All the way over here we have the PF135. If you can tell that short little stubby profile. Next to that we have an Empire 140 right here. Then we have the lock lid, which will supposedly hold 160 balls, and then we have the Virtue PF165 all the way over here. The lock lid, Empire, and Virtue all have pretty much the same profile in the pack. The 135 is significantly shorter. For guys like me that play pump and just want to be small in general, this thing's perfect. I use a die rotor. This for the rotor is perfect. No spillover. You could still pour paint into it while you still have some paint left in your hopper. It's not going to spill over. It's not wasted paint. This for me is perfect. My only gripe with this one in this pack is when I go to eject the pod, there's not enough tension on the elastic up here to really eject it. It does come out with ease. It's just you have to physically pull it out of the slot. Another thing, because there is only one way to open these pods, I found that if you put the button towards your back, not away from you, you don't want it pointing this way, you want it towards your back. When you go reach behind you to grab it, you'll always grab the button with your thumb. So, just a little tip. Works for me. Might not work for you, but it might, so we'll give that a whirl. It does slide right in though with ease. I don't have to really jam it in and pull the magnets over. It just slips right in. You saw it just closes, which is great. The rest of them, minus the lock lid. The lock lid with the bumps on it, I'll never really understand. They're just really annoying to get in and out of your pack. I'll never understand that. So yeah, that's them in the pack. Really sharp. Push that off this side. Here we go. Size. Lock lid, Empire 140. Bring them back here. PF135. And now over here. PF165. I've found that, well, I'll just do it for you real quick. The PF135. Oh, before I do this, here's the other thing I find very annoying with these pods. The same issue exists with lock lids. Check it out. Because this one's empty, I can do this easily. This is my Empire pod. The thing I love about these, they have the 3 tabs on the top. This was my favorite pod up until the PF135. It has the 3 tabs up here, 3 ways to open it, which I find fantastic. Anyway, with these pods, the cheapo pods, here's your caddy. Pod fits right over the neck of the caddy. Awesome. No spill, no mispaint. Just perfect all the time. With these, the Virtue pods and the lock lids, when you go to open it, it's pretty much the same diameter as the neck of your caddy. So you do have the opportunity to drop paint. I feel it just slows me down. I mean, that sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I feel as though I have to be more careful when I'm loading my pods. Just a little annoyance. It shouldn't divert you away from buying these, but just a heads up. So anyway, PF135, 140 ball capacity pod. Go ahead and dump these in. Okay. Pack them tight. Okay, what at the field? Here it is. They're all in there. Approximately 140 balls, 130 balls, right around in there. Pour them back in, as you can hear. No give. No broken balls. Put them back, just to show you there's no give in this pod either. I might fit half a ball in there. So very, very little give. I'll try to steal a ball there, see if it resolves that. Anyway, full lock lid. There's a little give at the base. Very, very little give at the base. The top is solid. PF165. I found that these hold pretty much the same amount of paint. Here we go. So we fill to the top. Okay. Okay. Straight down. There's a little, very, very little give in there. So again, I might fit 1 ball in there, maybe 2. So for the most part, the PF165 holds pretty much the same amount of paint as the lock lid, and the 140s hold pretty much the same amount of paint as the 135s. So, price. These pods, the Empire pods with 3 tabs, are about $3 each. You can find cheapo pods that hold the same amount of paint for about $1.50, $2 each. All right. These, for 135 rounds that they hold, $6.50 for this. Not cheap. Same price for the 165, $6.50. Lock lids hold 160 balls. They're $6 a pop. They come in the 6-pack for 36 bucks. They are very sturdy. I love the way they feel in my pack. They do open very easily. They took me a little time to get used to, but now that I'm used to it, I love it. I tried these first, the 135s, and I pretty much didn't come off these for the rest of the day. So I thoroughly enjoy them. Would I buy them again? I don't know. They're expensive. These are supposed to be disposable items, and this is more like an investment. Almost 10 bucks a pot. It's steep. It's a little ridiculous. And if I were to lose some of these, or somebody were to steal them, I'd be really pissed. So I don't know that I would buy these again. Just being honest. I feel more comfortable buying these cheapo pods because I don't care if they break. I don't care if I lose them. I don't care if somebody steals them. It's part of paintball to me and most. It's like, oh well, I'll find another pod, no big deal. If somebody were to walk with one of these, I'd be really, really upset. So, just my 2 cents. I hope this was very helpful. If you can afford them, go check them out. Again, guys, as always, thank you very much. I hope you guys like, subscribe, and share, please, by all means. Hope to see you out in the field. Take care. Thanks again.